the Vintage Collector.
Hard, if not impossible to come by, CBM for the C64. It's a heavyweight. It's a portable C64. So this is a pizza box, the LC II, and it was a market failure. Got this one, a Breadbin. Nothing further is happening here. Yeah.
Obsolete computer technology is my passion. I'm the Vintage Collector and these are my stories. This episode is sponsored by PCBWay.com, your source for CNC machining, 3D printing, PCBs and more.
This one, shall we take this one? It's a heavyweight. This is a heavyweight. It's actually really 1998 G3, blue and white. It has some scratches, it has some but it looks actually quite nice. It needs some cleaning, definitely. I do have the hockey puck mouse that comes along for this unit, and it should run. It should run. Let's see. Started job. Nice. It's not booting up, so this one needs definitely some hands-on. It's not booting up, but it's not really an issue since every system that I get I typically reinstall from scratch because I want to do something with it as well. With this one I have here as well a story to tell, although now I'm puzzled, there's something coming up. So it is booting apparently. It's ejecting the drive for reasons not known to me. Okay, so that seems to be OS 10. Let's see which version comes up. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna reinstall it anyway. You can expect this one to hit the channel in a few weeks as well. I have a story to tell about this machine as well. Yeah, well, not this machine, but a machine like that. Stay tuned. This is a Macintosh LC II, and it doesn't work. Maybe this one blows a fuse, you never know. So this is a pizza box, the LC II. Let's see what happens. I've been told this one doesn't work. I have no idea. Nothing further is happening here. Yeah, that's what I've been told. It doesn't come up, so I will need to look into this thing here. But that's okay. That's okay. Totally fine for me. Let's move along. I forgot to take this one here. So the system manuals. This is here as well. The color display and the quick start guide. Here is as well another quick start guide. This is for system 7.1 and this is for the LC II purchase, and this machine cost 1,995 Swiss francs, and this is dating to the 8th of June 1993. And this was an entire set, the LC II, the RGB monitor, a printer, and the initial system configuration. So this is an entire systems setup here for a total of 3,656 Swiss francs after having deducted some 5% of rebate. So this is really nice. So it documents pretty much exactly how much this system cost. Some almost 30, no, actually exactly 30 years ago, 1993, yeah, we're 2023 today.
And this is where my episode sponsor for today, PCBWay, comes into play. PCBWay offers a wide range of services around CNC machining, PCB production, including full assembly services and 3D printing on over a dozen of prototyping materials. When joining PCBWay first time, you'll benefit from a one-time $5 welcome voucher. For example, if you choose this special 10 for 5 PCB production run, you can get your first batch of 10 PCBs literally for free. And for any electronic project you publish to the PCBWay community, you'll receive a 10% kickback on production cost if it's picked up for production by someone else. Use the link in the video description below to join up with PCBWay.
So, that was it for the Mac systems. Okay, this is now nothing special, huh? So it's yet another Windows 98 second edition user's manual and license key. I've got plenty of those already, but sometimes they're just there, so you just get them. You want to see more unobtainium? I have a very special unobtainium, but first I will show something else before I dive into the unobtainium. So, I've got this one. A Breadbin. Oh my god, a Breadbin. Yeah, okay, commodity stuff. It needs polishing, it needs cleaning. It works, so I will not put it on power because actually I've seen this one running. I've took it because for months I do have still my own original C64, but it's actually not the original Breadbin. It's a C64C that I've got, and it has a broken keyboard. So with this one here I have now one which is working, and I shall eventually turn over to the C64C to fix the keyboard. But that's not the reason why I'm showing this one here right now. The reason why I brought this up first is this one. So we're coming to the unobtainium part. Let's put this a little bit aside so I can bring that on camera. So what we've got here, CBM for the C64. And this one is really special. This is hard, if not impossible to come by. I had sheer luck. I bought this myself. This is now really something that I bought myself. Actually, I was told by the vendor it works. I couldn't test it before myself because it was coming off eBay, but the price was so low. Typically these sell for like 300, 400, 500-ish euros, and I cannot tell you what I paid because it was ridiculously low, and it was really, it appeared and I just sniped it, and I'm really happy. I paid less than 100 euros, so it's, I think, really fair. This is hard to combine, and I do hope that it works. This cartridge in particular, this is the key for running CBM. We do have the floppy disk. I do hope it's okay as well, but otherwise, if not, and it's not as much an issue, I can recreate these floppies. That's not a problem. And we've got as well the Commodore's C64 CBM user's manual. So this is pure unobtainium. And for those who have been watching this channel, maybe last year in September, you noted I was doing a September series about CBM. So I was hoping last year to actually do this one here, but I really couldn't get it. I couldn't get it anywhere, but now I have it. And so this is also really important to me. Also the reason I've got this one, because after investigating online about the CBM cartridge, I was reading that this one actually only works with the early generations of the Breadbin and not with the C64C. So besides having one that works, was also important to me to get it, because now I have one that should work, hopefully, presumably, with the CBM cartridge. Then I've got these, two of them. So this was number 1 and this is number 2. So 2 original 5141 floppy drives for the C64. Unfortunately, when we did a test drive on those, neither of them worked. I do have everything, I do have the power supplies, but these probably need some fixing before I can make use of them. And here, yeah, the usual stuff you get: power supplies, joystick, that's all for the Commodore C64, cables. Who remembers these? Hole punch, so you could flip around the floppy disks. Here's an adapter for the user port, and we've got a cartridge of some sorts of, it's not labeled, no idea what it is. Then good as well, Commodore 64 book and peeks and pokes for the Commodore C64. Now this is really nice. I just realized this is from the same series. Last summer I had the opportunity to grab some stuff from my neighbor really across the street, who had just died, and he had as well an entire garage full of stuff. And I had the opportunity to pick up some books about the C128, which apparently comes from the same series as this book, so it's the same publisher. And here as well, a programmer's guide, reference guide. It's even in English for the C64. Okay, now this is really nice. And I've got gazillions of cables. Some of them are to be used for yet another device that I'm just showing in a few moments. Yet another unobtainium. This is heavyweight, unbelievable, unbelievable. But I've been looking for this ridiculously long time already. Careful observers may have already seen what it is. Now I need to fumble this cabling. This is actually a little bit of a bad design choice what they've done here. It works, but yeah, if I would have been the one designing this machine, I would have done actually different, because this sucks. And I thought that when I saw it before, but actually the machine is really nice. So, and it works apparently. I've seen it running. Now it's just a question how to turn that thing on. There's a power switch on the back side. So it's a portable C64, and what makes this special, I mean, I do have many portable machines already, like the IBM portable 5155, or I do have the Osborne 1, or several of the compact portable series. Now, in the PC world, the IBM 5155 was pretty much the first portable machine in that class of loggables. The first commercially successful machine was the Osborne 1 running CBM. This one came, I think I need to read it up again, in 1983 or 84. I'm not entirely sure by heart. And if rumors are correct, only some 50,000 units or so have been produced of this series, and it was a market failure essentially. The price was very attractive, but obviously the SX-64 was not understood as a business device, but rather as a, well, yet another consumer's market gadget, on par with the C64, which was widely perceived as a gaming machine, and it was typically used as such. And what makes this one special? What makes this one special is it has a color CRT. Now, most global machines of this time had still amber on black or just a white on black display, or maybe a green on black display. But here we have really a color display, which makes it really special for the time what it is. And it can run almost every software out there for the C64. I was looking for this since ages. I'm really happy to have now one, especially to have one that is in working condition. So it's not like I don't like fixing things, but I'm also happy to have sometimes here and there something that I don't need to spend too much time fixing. So really nice machine. And for the one who gave it to me, thank you. Thank you big time for both the machines. Actually, we're gonna see more of your stuff that you gave to me. So really a matter of heart here to have this one. It's really great. What we've got here is another CRT. This one came actually together with the C64. It's still working. At first thought I didn't have an idea what to do with it. I do have already actually even an original Commodore CRT display, so I wasn't particularly looking for this one, but on the aftermath I had a nice idea what to do with this CRT, and I have a really great idea also about the video about, yeah, well, not this CRT in particular, but what I will do where I can make use of this CRT. So it's really a nice idea. I think you guys, you people out there, are gonna like it. So I know it runs, so I won't be powering it up. There isn't much use in it, but CRT.
And this concludes today's second look at this huge pile of collected retro computing items. But fear not, I clearly haven't covered everything yet, so I'll be definitely back for the final part 3 next week. Besides some more machines and accessories, even some odd rarities and collectibles, I'm looking forward having a brief look with you at what I think is one of the top items in my collection, a 1991 Next Station Color. Stay tuned. I'm the Vintage Collector, and this was my story. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Next time on the Vintage Collector.
So this is a Psion netbook. We have a computer tape reel, and I'm waiting for something to happen. Yeah, we hear the beeps. I probably had the same visual impression as you have right now. So there's no display or image coming up. I know nothing about this machine except that I wanted to have one.
If you check out this channel's community tab, you'll find some polls on potential upcoming videos. You're very welcome to upvote on upcoming topics or drop in new ones you'd like me to chase down.